have this, Emily, I guess I'll just move it on. Women are just as physically strong as men.
I think it's in regards to different things, but I believe strength can be measured in different ways. And then...
Well, physically strong, but I agree with you. Well, I don't know if that's what you're trying to say, but physical strength can be measured in different ways. But is it your position that women are just as physically strong as men?
Possibly, yes.
How so?
Well, for example, at my job, we move whole people, and you can't just chuck them around, otherwise that'll upset the family.
Don't do that. That's bad.
There's a kind of, when you move people, it's not so much about brute strength, but leverage and finesse.
Sure.
There are times, especially if I've been able to move someone better than one of my male coworkers, but then again, you do have your limits, so.
So what's the position?
I really think it depends on the strength and the person, so.
You do realize, though, these questions are kind of general statements. They're not meant to be interpreted as if there are, for example, women are just as physically strong as men. This wouldn't be some... if we're talking about this generally, this wouldn't preclude like a given woman. Like there's probably women who are stronger than me. There's plenty of women who are stronger than plenty of men. But speaking generally, do you think it's the case that women are just as physically strong as men?
Yes.
Generally speaking.
Yes. Depending, once again, like for example, I grew up in a farming community and...
Are the male farmers stronger than the female farmers?
Well, my grandfather was a farmer, and he had 7 children, and majority of them were women, or girls at the time, and he sent them all out to do the same farm work, because a body's a body.
But do you think that if he had grandsons, he would have still sent the woman out, like the daughters out?
He only had 2 sons, so I don't know, but... Probably. I mean, he definitely wouldn't have let his daughters lounge around the house and just clean. So.
But you're saying that he would have sent them.
I have 3 younger brothers, and I would just like to chime in here and say that 3 younger brothers, it doesn't matter how much I work out. They're all going to be able to roughhouse me and tumble me down. And we grew up on a farm. We all went out and did the same farm work. I had to help bale the hay, carry the grain in, the water buckets, and it didn't matter how much I tried. My brothers could carry more as far as like the weight in the water buckets than I could. They could lift more 50-pound bags of grain at a time than I could. My max was 2. Theirs was like, hey, sis, let's do 3 or 4 and see if you can do it. I'm going to hurt my back. So, in generally speaking, I do believe that men are stronger than women. There are exceptions, but since this is a generalization looking at everyone, obviously men have the physical characteristics that make them stronger, which is good.
Yeah, if you want to go with that, then men naturally have more muscle mass.
But if that's the case, why would you agree with the statement?
Again, I know you don't like sometimes things are a little more nuanced. I know
There's no nuance. There's no nuance here. So, I don't think if you just uncharitably interpreted this question to mean that no women are ever stronger than a man. Like I don't think that that's implied in the question. Like this is clearly a sort of generalized question, talking about the average here. But are women just as physically strong as men?
no. But
what's the nuance?
like I said before, you do meet women who are stronger than men. Sometimes it depends on the task. And at the end of the day, a human body is a human body if you needed to do work.
Okay, but so hypothetical. If it was true, and it is, that there are women who are stronger than men, but let's say there was only one woman in the world that was stronger than one man. And then all the other men were stronger than all the women. But there's one woman who is stronger. Do you think it would be like incorrect to say that men are physically stronger than women?
No, it wouldn't, but I'm just curious why you're asking that, and what you're implying by it. So,
Well, some people actually legitimately believe that women are just as physically strong as men, which is not true generally. It's not true on average. Men are physically stronger than women.
so it wasn't so much a dig at women not being able to do any sort of physical labor?
No, it's just to see if, like, there's a strain of feminism that's like, women are just as strong as men,
Yeah,
and
no,
they,
we're not.
hiya, they can kick ass.
We're
and
not.
It's like, well,
Mentally,
there's
but-
some
If
of
that
them.
was the case, then the boxing series would be men and women. just
No,
going at
literally,
each
like
other.
I would never box a man. Oh
Yeah,
my
women
goodness.
can't compete. Like,
I know my strength.
I mean,
I can
how
do
about
that.
this? I don't know if you're much into sports, but you do acknowledge, for example, that if you were to put, let's just go, go elite for elite, the best women athletes, whatever the sport, whatever the event, you put them up against the elite men, the women get women would completely lose everything. There's one long distance race event, I don't recall, I don't know, it's like 4,000, I don't know what it is, whatever. There's one long distance running event where women will edge out men. Everything else, men would completely destroy women in sports. Do you acknowledge that? Okay,
Sports
here,
are
let's do
very-
this. Soccer. You put the elite men versus the elite women. Who wins?
I don't know enough about soccer. How about football? Which in that case, I'd say men would. So,
Why would they win in football but not in soccer?
one, I don't know
You
exactly
don't know
what.
about soccer? You don't know about soccer?
Just know it's kicking a ball, but I'm sure there's
Yeah,
more to it than
there's
that.
kicking
so.
a ball. You just your gut instinct. If you just,
I feel like soccer doesn't use as much upper body strength. It uses more lower
it's all
body.
you're. Well, I mean,
The men.
You might say like, okay, there's core and like,
Played soccer.
does having strong upper body help with running or whatever? But soccer's a lower body sport, lower body coordination, all these sorts of. It's mostly lower body.
I think a lot more women have a lot more strength in the lower body than the upper body.
Oh, women. Well, hold on. That would be true about men too. Everybody has more strength in their lower body than in their upper body, absent like injury or something.
That's why leg day is always easier than arm day.
Like naturally, almost anybody can squat more than they can bicep curl or that they can push.
Yeah.
Like just naturally. So are you saying women have more lower body strength than men?
Sometimes.
Yes, there are some women.
Next question.
Yeah. just
Please,
that.
next
But
question.
you realize
please.
it's really bad faith to do this thing
can't, like-
where you say sometime. Like, I don't know.
just very
how
black
about this?
and white, so.
Sometime there's more. You know what? How about this? Are women more feminine than men?
Sometimes. It's my story.
But you would
I'm
acknowledge
sticking to
it would be like, well, hold on. No, sometimes there's some men who are more feminine than some women. That wouldn't disprove the general point that generally women are more feminine.
Correct.
Men are more masculine.
Correct.
Ay. Okay. So soccer. Do you think men, the elite men, would beat the elite women?
Sure, I don't know anything about soccer, so
Okay. Tennis.
yes. Like,
Golf.
is golf a sport?
Yes.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know what physical attributes you even need for golf.
Rugby.
It's just men. Yes.
Men.
It's like football. So.
Basketball.
men.
Okay. Quidditch.
I don't think that's a sport, but good
That's definitely a sport in Hogwarts.
Hey, Harry Potter. Which house are you?
Polo?
That's up to the horses. So
Okay. Excuse me. All right. Well, okay. How about weightlifting?
most likely men, as they
swimming.
naturally have more
Swimming?
muscle mass. Yes, that's especially upper body. So
Okay. Running.
I do run. I ran competitively in high school, and I saw a lot of both. So
Hold on.
especially
Wait. You ran in high school.
Yes.
And you, from your firsthand experience,
It also was because,
you didn't notice that the men were faster than the women?
well, there was, because they ran our races together.
Can I guess? It depends.
Yes.
Yeah. You ran the races. No, they break up
Well,
high school
they
sports
grade
by
them
gender.
together. But I went to a smaller school, so sometimes people didn't want to watch a bunch of kids on the track for 2 miles twice. So they would just run boys and girls for the 2 mile at the same time. So and then they just grade them separately.
Grade them. So grade?
Yeah, because you have your times when you cross the finish line. Whoever had the shortest time got the most points for track. So
Wait, hold on. Your grade in track was, hold on, what?
grading may not be the best word. So for competitive track, at least where the high school I went
Like
to.
you could get a C if
No,
you
not like that, but like
What?
they score. How about score might be?
okay.
Yeah,
I thought it
however
was
they
like your
scored
grade.
it. No.
Okay, I was like, well, shit, these people who lose just get an F, I guess.
No, not like that.
You can still participate and lose the. Okay, whatever. Okay, for racing though, I didn't get a clear answer. Are men faster than women?
You know what I'm gonna say.
Okay, the 100-meter sprint, 100-yard sprint.
Probably men.
Probably. Why not? Why not just 100% men? But okay. What about the mile? Are men faster than women?
Generally. How about that?
400 meter. That's 1 lap, right? 400 meter.
Yes.
One lap. Who's faster? 1 lap.
Probably more men.
All right. That's it for the questionnaire. Guys, get the roasts in. What the fuck, boys? Get some fucking roasts in, guys. Let's see here. Let's pull this up. Can you read?
Do these ladies have real jobs or just OnlyFans crap? Sorry, new to your channel, found you through Charlie, but these conversations are shocking to me. I was born in the 80s, so call me old, but I'll pray for them.
Actually, only Cena there has OnlyFans, so everybody else here has normal